Hey everybody, how you doing today? It's Eileen. I'm very excited because we have a special guest, and we have had a couple of technical issues. She can't hear me, but I can hear her. So I think we have a plan. So the show must go on. I just have a couple of announcements before we get going. How is everybody? There's Charlotta, Karen, Brenda, Laura. Hey, Amy, Teresita, Christy. Good to see you guys. Darlene, Glum. Oh, this is nice. Did you guys have a good weekend? Hey, Lisa. I had a great weekend. Hi, Brenda. I got to see the baby and some other grandkids, like 4 or 5 more. Hey, Michelle. So today we have a really good project. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to see because Maggie always does such amazing things. I have a couple of announcements before we get going. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Winter. Oh, hello, Tina. Hi, Tina. A few announcements. I hope you guys are enjoying the Comfort and Joy event going on in our group. It's held in the Eileen Hull fan club. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to be part of it, join us. Come on over. You just have to request to join if you're not a member yet. Make sure you answer the questions. And then you can look at all of the stuff that we've been doing for the past week. And I do apologize. I was supposed to do yesterday, and I thought it was supposed to be today. And then we had 3 people today. I'm like, why do we have three people and none yesterday? Oh, that was my fault. So we will make it up to you. Not my baby, but a baby, the little baby. Hi, Linda. Hey, Karen. So yeah, isn't it fun? I am having so much fun getting so inspired by all of you guys and the team. And they are really getting into these reels and doing a great job and videos. So anyway, I wanted to tell you we are going to have a giveaway. There's 2 ways to win. We entered. So one of them is all you have to do is post in the fan club a project that you made kind of resulting from some inspiration from something you saw there. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be holiday. It just can be anything that you saw something and it, hit a nerve and you went and made something. So you can post it in there. That will be one giveaway. And then another one is if you're on Instagram and you want to share what you made on Instagram, do that and just tag me at Eileen Hull and also a friend. And then I will look and see what you did there, and that'll be another one. Okay, so 2 giveaways coming up. Hi, Ellen Cuts Paper. Oh, there's Mary Beth. How you doing? So that's one thing. Another thing is I'm hoping that you guys are liking the newsletter. It seems like every time we put one out, it's like, I forgot to say something in it. So I will maybe occasionally send out a secondary newsletter at some point during the week if there's something that I forgot that is timely. So just to warn you, there could be another one, but I'm going to try to stick to just one, the early in the week, and then everything that we do, it will be on there. Also, to say thank you for watching Craft Roulette. It was good. I mean, it was. I was not as stressed out this time. I just took time to think, and I think it was a lot easier too. So thank you to everybody there. I had fun because I had whiskey sours. I had one before and then I had one after. Delicious. So, thank you, Ellen. You love the newsletter. Good, Brenda. Okay, we're getting the hang of it. What will you win? Are there donuts? You kind of want a donut? I have been on this donut kick. It's bad. I need to lose weight. It is really bad. But no, not donuts. This is going to be a Sizzix product or group of products. I'm not sure yet. I get stuff from them and I just have extras. So I'm going to put that together. It might be a tool. It might be a collection of dies. It could be a stencil. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it will probably be a Sizzix product and maybe something else too. Okay. Thank you. So thanks everybody for watching. Oh, you got yours? Good, Jennifer. Okay. I love seeing what you guys are doing. Okay. One other thing. What Maggie is working with today is the treasure box die. If you don't have it, I have put it on sale in my shop. I tried to do a sale and I couldn't figure it out. So I just lowered it. It's $10 off. So you can go over there. If you don't have it, it's a good one. Okay. It's like a must-have one, guys. Okay. So that will be $10 off today till Friday. Okay. And also, I just wanted to show you, these are the dies that, I don't know if you saw Jenny's video today, but this is what she used. So these are over in the Etsy store too. And I think Jenny used this, used this one. And then here is the treasure box. Okay. That's what it looks like. So if you need any of this stuff, go ahead over. And I want to thank Maggie for coming and appearing on the show. So what we decided is we are going to, I'm going to turn it over to her. She can't hear me talking, but I'm going to turn it over to her and she's just going to keep going. She, I think, can see your comments. So I told her to, you know, go ahead over and check your comments. I'm not going to talk. Okay. So it will be less confusing. So just so you know what's happening, I'm going to give Maggie the spotlight and she is going to go ahead. If you can't hear her, let me know in the chat, okay? Because then I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have another plan. But we think, well, we don't know what it is or we would have fixed it. But anyway, Maggie, are you ready? You ready? She can't hear me. All right, I'm just going to put...
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. All right, here's Maggie. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. This is kind of weird watching and trying to read Eileen's lips. But that's okay. We'll get through this. If you have questions, of course, put them in the comments. I don't know that I'll see them. It's kind of hard to watch the board and do what I'm doing all at the same time, but I will answer your questions after the show if I don't happen to see them. We're going to make a treasure box, and I also have a couple of cards, and I'm going to show you the cards first because they're real quick, simple things. So let me turn the camera down and we will get with the program. Let's see here. Okay, so this is just a simple little Christmas card. A couple of things about it. Let's see. I used the snowflake and this little frame here from this die set, which came out last year around Christmas time. And I don't remember what it was called. And it's number 666533, but I didn't write the name down. Maybe Eileen can tell you.
That was a scrapbook.
Okay, so I die cut out of silver paper, some snowflakes here. And there's another one here, and this blue one that's on top is a die cut from the paper collection. It's last year, or I don't know. It's a graphic 45 set, and this is a sticker from it, which I backed. I cut a silver frame on this and put this on top of that. Now, the fun thing about this is a glitter cardstock, and I embossed it with the new embossing folder, this one right here, and I just centered it up in the middle. And then I took some Sizzix wax, and let's see. Well, this one was the first one I did, and I did it backwards, but I can still show you what I did. Just very, very lightly rubbed over it with the silver paste wax, and that kind of brought the details out. So if you see in this card, you really can't see how sparkly it is, but because it's glitter paper, it's really neat and adds to the snowy effect. And there you can see how it's a little bit silver. So that was kind of a fun thing to do. And other than that, it's just, you know, your basic Christmas card. Hold on, let me get this silver stuff off my finger. So, okay. Put this aside. Now, this next one, I was getting funky. It was real funky.
Wow.
This, I don't know. I was thinking Christmas card when it obviously didn't turn into one. Instead, it turned into a nice snarky card. And I used the new stencils for this. I'll just show you real quick how I did that. So first of all, I don't have one of those stencil things where you put it down through the pegs to hold it in place. So what I do, I draw 2 circles where I have the stencil, and I use a little bit of this removable Sizzix tape and tape it in place. And then, and this is just going to be a quick sample. So I'm using Distress ink. And so I started with this, this layer of stencil. And okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that one. Then I'm going to come in with this stitched one. Now I'm going to match these 2 holes up perfectly. Oops. No, I'm not, because I want the stitches to be in a certain place. So that's an exception to the rule. But anyway, I'm still going to tape it because I want it to be right around the stitching to be around the first thing that I stenciled on. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm not.
Yeah. You're good. She can't hear me. Can you
get in there a little bit more? Boy, my wow, my ink pad's falling apart. Okay, let's see if that did it. Yeah. So there you can see how the red comes around each one of them. I really like this stencil system. It really, I thought it made a really cool design. You can kind of see it here in the background. And then for the, I used 3 of the 4 stencils. So this is the other one. And I used just a darker blue on this. Anyway, you kind of get the idea.
Cool.
So that's what you get. And then because the paper was very bright white and I just didn't, I don't know, it's kind of a grungy look and I just thought it was too clean. So I took the antique linen distress ink and just dirtied it up a bit. Okay. So that's how I did my background on this card. The image is a Diane Ravely image from several years ago something that I colored a long time ago. And it just, I keep a little box with pieces of stuff left over. And I found that and I thought it looked good. So that's how we got that. Okay, now let's clean up all this. And get it all out of the way. Oh, yeah. And you may have, you may have seen this card earlier for Comfort and Joy, but I want to show it to you again. I made a gold charm from the star here, and I just used 2 layers of paper so that it would be gold on both sides. And I cut a bookmark, and so there's the bookmark. I think that makes a cool card for my reading friends. I have one friend in particular that reads a lot, so I'm going to give her this card. And I would prefer not to lose all my parts and pieces that I have out here, so put that away. It's really weird, talking to myself, I must say.
Sorry, Maggie.
Okay, now for the main event. We're going to make this card box so that we have somewhere to put our Christmas cards and things. So it's made with the treasure box die, which is this one right here, but it's a double layer. So the first thing you need to do is to cut 4, you would run your die through your machine 4 times. So you're going to have all those pieces. You're going to have 2 tops and bottoms. Yeah, can't get it all in the camera. And you're going to have 4 box lids, okay? Now, I made this back in August, so hoping that my memory doesn't fail me. Okay, this one, the way this goes together is you put 2 pieces together like so. So I need to cut this off. It's already scored, so cutting it off is a really simple thing to do.
That's a good idea to say. Cut
just
this
to
off.
Save a little time, I went ahead and put red tape all around it. You know, I'm going to get my paper cutter. Ooh. I think it does a better job. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so now we have 2 walls, just like a regular box, just that it's twice as big. Okay, now, so take the 2, you want to make sure your seams are lined up, that you've got the right folds in the right place and all that. And you're going to turn it over. And you've got 4 box lids, and you're only going to need 2 of them to build the lid. So the other 2 are extras. And we're going to do the same thing with these. We're going to cut these off. Back. I mean, you could use scrap just as easily. In fact, when I built it the first time, I did use scraps, but these are exactly the right size, so why use scraps? Okay, so, oh, come on. And we don't need it. You can cut it apart. Okay, so, all right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this longer one. I'm just going to bend this a little bit so I can see where my folds are. And we're going to glue it across here. But I'm going to trim just a sliver off the end. Just a sliver on. Because when it folds, you got to have enough room. So when we put in this piece, you know, you can't have it fully butted into the corner, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on. And what this does, it serves to hold the 2 pieces together. Oops, get out. Okay, and you got to be real exact here and make sure you've got everything perfectly abutted. I find it helps to do that. Oops, come on, get back there. Okay. All right. Now we want this piece to go here, but you can't put it all the way down at the very edge because when you bend it, it's not gonna do like it's supposed to. Does that make sense, everybody? I hope so. Okay, so I'm just going to trim a little bit off of this one and glue it up. And I'm actually going to fold the wall up so that I feel like everything is as it should be. You see how they butt up against each other there in the corner? Okay, let's look at this side and make sure everything is good and tight. Now, you'll notice that I'm not using, I didn't cover my chipboard with paper before I die cut it, which I usually do. But in this case, I needed the paper to cover this seam and everything. So I'm going to paper it afterwards. So there's one wall. And let's put this second wall together. Well, I decided maybe the scissors work better after all. Perfection's hard when you're on TV.
Yes.
Okay. And just cut that little sliver off again. Glue it up.
Do any of you guys use zip dry? I go in phases with it. Hi, Linda. Maggie can't hear me, so she's just talking. I'm trying to be quiet.
I agree, Charlotta. Perfection is overrated, especially when you're scrapbooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything, there's never a mistake. It just gets turned into something else, like the card that I showed you. That was a Christmas card originally, but obviously it turned it into a snarky card. So here we go. Okay, now we have 4 walls. And now we can build our box. So I'm going to fold these up, and let's see here. Okay. See, yeah, so I usually use red liner tape when I'm putting these together, as it tends to hold a little better. And the chip, I guess, I don't know what this is, chipboard. It doesn't always hold real well. It tends to strip loose like
drives me
it's
crazy.
doing right now. I'll show you just a second.
Darlene, I think it might be, but I don't know. I always have that problem.
That? Yeah, that's all right. We can deal with that.
You can use both.
And because that's one reason I'm covering it with paper, because that'll hold that. Now to get my finger up. That's pretty amusing.
It's a kind of glue, Linda. It's acetone-based glue.
There.
I do like it.
Okay, another little part right here that came up.
Now she's sticking the tape onto with glue.
So
it's crazy.
Let's put this one sides together. Oops. And now we can see if we can get this off more successfully. There's that pen. No, I should not have used this.
My stencils.
I should have used matte board. But I had an excessive supply of this stuff, so I wanted to use some of it up. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, well. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, we're having major malfunctions today that we're going to have to. Where's my, hold on, people. Oh, here it is. When all else fails, get the Scotch tape out.
Yes.
Oh man, I am really screwing up. I'm so sorry. I'm
You're
putting this
fine.
together bass backwards.
It still works, Maggie. Don't worry. I have faith.
Okay, let's try this again.
I have done that many times. Hi, Liz.
Now you get to see how we really do things in the design team when you're not watching.
I knew it. Well, good. I'm glad I'm
Nothing
not.
like a little Scotch tape to fix things up.
That's right. You would get along with Nora. Nora was heavy into the tape this weekend.
Here's what you can take from this. Use white mat board or use mat board. This chipboard is not working, as you can see, but Scotch tape is my friend. Okay. And when we're done, it'll all be fine. I promise. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. And I'm not sure why I put that bit of tape there. I think I got carried away. I'm just going to tape over it because I don't want to risk pulling the chipboard up again.
Good idea.
Okay.
Hey, Lori.
We have a box. Now, let's see if we can. We want to put the bottom on. Oh, yay. That one didn't rip.
Hallelujah.
Yet, anyway.
If you came in late, Maggie cannot hear me, so she's flying blind here, doing a great job.
There we go.
She's like a surgeon. Look at that.
Okay.
It does look like some kind of surgical implement.
All right. One little piece left.
You got it.
I didn't need that piece anyway. Okay, this is coming apart. More Scotch tape to the rescue.
All right.
Well, if nothing else, this is a great illustration for why I put paper on after I built the box, right?
That'll strengthen it. That's fine. And you can line it up where you want it. And it covers those joints.
There we go. We have a box. Okay. Yeah, Karen, you'd be surprised how much tape there is underneath some of my things. Okay, let's put some paper on this thing so it looks pretty. Now, this is going to be one kind of paper on one side and another kind on 3 other sides. So this first piece here is 6 1/4 by 7 1/8. And by the way, on my blog back in August is a photo step out tutorial. In fact, I have it up. I had to look at it myself. Now you want to cut your corners so that because the paper is going to fold around the box. So you can either cut them this way or yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna start here by attaching the piece to the inside of the box and roll it over. Okay. Then I'm going to undo the tape at the bottom and bring that all the way down nice and tight and smooth that down. Oops, missed a corner. And then I'm going to fold this one over, and there we go. Looks better already, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to put this on, and I've clipped the corners on this one already. So I'm going to kind of do the same thing. First, I'm going to put the middle part down, line it up just right, hopefully, with the box, and roll that over. Okay.
That's cool.
And pull the tape down. Okay, that's good. Now, if you look here, I see that my paper is over the edge, so I'm going to trim that off. This side's fine, but for whatever reason, this one's off just a little bit, so that's not a big deal. We'll just pop it in here and a little bit more. Just a hair. Okay, and I want to ink that because the edges are very white. So I had already inked all the other edges, and I think that makes a big difference when you're constructing these boxes. So now we'll just fold that over. We have a nice, smooth, clean edge. And we'll go over here and get this one. And there we go.
No,
roll that top over.
See, that's strengthening that whole thing up too.
And then let's do the bottom.
And much
roll it over nice and snug and tight.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to stick if I don't take the tape off, however. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to clip that off and clip that off. And here is the bottom. And I'm actually going to use glue on that. Just because I can move it around when, you get your placement more perfect when you use glue. I sort of go through, one day I'm glue, next day I'm tape, and sometimes I'm both. So I don't know. I didn't give you all the dimensions on the paper. The bottom is 5 by 3 inches. The dimensions are on my blog. So I got to clean up a little bit. Okay. And there we have a box.
Love it.
So now we need a lid. Okay, here we go again.
You got it, Maggie.
Oh, what do you know? That one came off nice. I am really fighting with this, getting the backing off the tape.
Yeah, that chipboard is just not cooperative.
All right, that made a mess. I think I'm better off just cutting that bit off. All right, see if we have better luck on this. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of tape here. Okay, then we join the two sides around. Oh, yeah.
It's one of those days, Maggie.
And then we tape it together.
Yeah, that's all right, because then the paper is going to reinforce it. Tape is an amazing product. Okay, let's put the lid on it. Well, that's only one.
There we go.
One piece high, not two, like the bottom.
Okay. Now, to cover the lid with paper, I have two pieces here that are 2 by 4 inches. I've clipped the corners on that one. Clip the corners on this one. Yes, when you overlap the papers, corners and things, it just makes it neater, and it hides all your mistakes too, as you've seen. Okay. Okay, so I've got two 2 by 4 pieces of paper, and I've clipped the corners, and these are going to go on the ends of this lid.
Not quite getting this.
Okay, and I need a little dab of dew there, and a little dab there.
Ooh,
and I'm going to start off by...
Yeah, that's cool.
Attaching it to the top. And I'm going to put some glue all along here.
Interesting.
And then I'm going to wrap it inside. And oops. And I bet that's not going to glue because there's Scotch tape under it, but that's all right. We'll cover it with other paper. It'll be okay. Okay.
Hey, Lenine. Yeah, Maggie's making a super duper tall treasure box for Christmas.
Again, wrap it around, fold
She's
it
not able
over.
to hear me. Yeah, I wouldn't have figured that out either, Laura.
This is not coming together quite as nicely as the first one. I think it's because of all the problems with the paper or the chipboard, rather.
Yeah, but see, she's reinforcing her corners there. It'll be fun.
And because I'm hurrying. Just. All right, so this is going to go wrap around the top. Yeah. And I'm going to start on the side here.
Yeah, that's cool. She is a structural genius. Hey, Billy. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, and I'm gonna put glue along here.
Knowledge is showing. Yeah, I do like that. Although the chipboard is a little thinner, it looks like. So
wrap that around.
Hey, Jenny. Lenine, this is the treasure box, but she extended it to make it double tall.
And then just keep
the
on
lid is
wrapping.
the regular height, but it's a cool way she's wrapping it. She can't hear me, so we're having a little issue.
Okay, there we have one slightly imperfect lid.
Good job.
Now,
oh, cute.
We have one more thing here.
She always adds the extra touch.
I'm going to put a border around the box, which will further hide the imperfections.
Even it plans in the problems.
Always want to be sure and burnish down your double-sided tape. Now let's see, how is this going to fit? This, and okay. So we can start. No, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way.
See, it's actually good to see when things don't go the way you want them to go, because then you have to.
I'm going to put the short piece on first, because I'm going to wrap that longer piece over top of it. Okay, so.
It's so fun to watch people make stuff. I love it. Especially when it's not me.
Okay, and then this piece will start right on top of that one. And come on around.
It looks kind of like ribbon, doesn't it?
And I need to cut this little tag off. And
I agree.
Just finish it. There we go. We have a lid.
It's adorable.
And we have a box.
Yay!
So that is the basic box. Now I need to stop a minute and clean up all this mess here, because I can't think with all this mess in front of me.
Just add to the mess.
Yeah, Charlotta, sometimes things don't go as planned. Today is definitely one of them. I feel like I'm just totally discombobulated here.
You're fine. You're good, Maggie.
That's the nature of the beast, isn't it?
Right.
Okay. Now, somewhere. Oh, here it is. Now, you could paper the inside of this box. I'm not going to do that right now just because that takes a while.
Yeah.
But what I do have here are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's a lot of different ways you can attach this to the box. The die actually comes with some little hinges that you can make. I like to use these little metal hinges. So let's see, I need to get my crocodile. And let's see, the green is the back side, so let's just measure.
I have that ruler bought because Maggie told me to get it. It's cute.
We'll start. Hard to see my mark. Okay. So I'm gonna, yeah.
And it says it all. I think she got it on Amazon because that's where I got it. It's nice because she uses the end of it to also tear her tape and stuff.
You know, I'm just going to use a pokey. It just looks like that hole's a little too close to the edge. Makes me kind of nervous. So. There we go. Got one in. So then I'm and another one. There we go. And let's measure that inch again so they're more or less in the same place.
They should give her a commission. I'm just looking at mine, and it's a little different than hers. It's got
I just saw your comment about the rulers. That was kind of funny. I bought 2 of them myself. So now I think I have 4. So I only do 1 hole at the time in case I mess up or the hole doesn't go quite where I think it should. That way I never have to worry about things not being where they belong.
Karen, I'm not sure that maybe they're graphic 45. I'm not sure, but they could be. We'll ask her.
Oh, there we go. Now, putting the lid on is a little trickier. Let's see if we can. Well, pooey, I didn't get enough breads out. Hold on.
This is a tricky part. I sometimes just take a little bit of washi, not a little bit, a lot of washi tape, a strong, sturdy washi tape, and I bend the lid back, like so the two ends are facing, and put washi on there, and then it's kind of supported, and then do the other stuff. It doesn't come apart. Hey, Leslie.
This is a little bit tricky. You need about 6 baby-sized fingers.
Yes, that's true.
But perseverance, you'll get there. And I don't know whether it's easier to put the lid on, put the hinge on the lid first or the box first.
Just close.
Okay. Got one.
Yay. That's right. Better late than never. We're glad you're here. Leslie, Maggie can't hear me, so she's going blind here. Oh, Linda, God bless you.
Right.
We had that this weekend. I hear you.
2.
All right. She's on a roll now. What is that thing, I wonder?
Got something sticky all over my fingers. All right. We are getting there, ladies. One more to go. All right.
Night, Linda. Oh, it looks like a stylus. Huh.
Okay, there we have it. Slightly imperfect, but we have a box. We have a lid with a hinge. So let's pull all these off, and now let's do something really fun and decorate it and make it pretty.
It's already pretty. For me, that would be finished.
I have here another embossed with the new embossing folder. This one, I just put my paper right in the center of it, got it nice and centered up so the design was pretty. And I'm going to mount it on this green square. Glue, yes.
Oh, 2-in-1. How come I never saw that, Michelle?
Put that kind of on the center of the box.
Cool. When did that come out?
And then I'm going to put this over top of it. Let's see. Boy, that's shiny, isn't it?
It's cool. You could see how you could hold big Christmas cards in there. Because that's probably
part of the collection included this little tag, and I added the word cards, and I used Eileen's alphanumeric thinlits die to cut my cards. And I'm going to put the card in this little frame. But the frame is copper colored, and I don't want a copper colored frame. It's metal. So we can easily change that. All we need to do is use some of this Sizzix luster wax and rub it on. When it dries, it's there. It doesn't come off on anything.
I love that stuff. That
works really great. I love this stuff. And if you get too much or you don't like the color or something, this stuff comes off with alcohol.
Oh.
Tim Holtz alcohol. What do you call that stuff? What is that called? I can't find it now. Yeah.
Soap and water, but
it's the stuff you use with his alcohol inks.
Okay.
I'm sure you know what it is. Okay, so there's a little bit of copper showing through, but I don't mind that.
Yeah.
And if you did mind it, then you could just keep on rubbing. You could use a paper clip or something, not a paper clip, a Q-tip to get it way down in the cracks or whatever.
It's pretty. It looks nice with the silver foil.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's blending medium, the blending solution. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to get some metal glue.
Pretty.
Where did I put it?
She does have a good collection of glues and adhesives.
I recently changed some things around in my scrapbook room. I don't know where anything is anymore. Let's see where we want to put this first. I feel like I'm missing a piece.
Looks good. That really does not off that front end label. Cool.
Okay, let's put that there. And
yes, Laura, for sure. Oh yeah, it's so pretty. She has a good touch.
Now, I've got some E6000 metal glue.
Exactly, Leslie.
Hopefully it's not dried up. And while the metal glue sets up, I'm going to put some hot glue on it. My hot glue gun. Ooh.
Yes, I don't clear out the junk. I just keep
almost out of range. Sorry. Come on.
Oh, she's using hot glue. Okay.
So the hot glue will hold it in place while the metal glue sets up.
Oh, so she's using both. Cool. Well, that ought to hold it.
There we go.
Oh, yay.
Okay. Now comes my very favorite part. Let's put some flowers on it.
Oh, yeah. See, I would call it done, man.
No, not that color. This color.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Cute. Leslie, you embellish properly.
And I think we ought to, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
See, I would be playing with that for a day. I just can never decide where to put stuff. She's just plopping it down. And
be careful with hot glue or you'll send yourself to the emergency room. So far, so good. I've never done that, but I have had friends that have burned themselves that badly. Ouch. Damn. that might have been first.
Oh yeah, Brenda. I know you got to throw them on the floor so they dry. Yep. It's a messy business.
Okay.
What fun. Oh, cute. She just goes full. I should do that.
One little guy under here. Just
oh, that's
being
so
different.
Adorable.
And I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes less is best.
I could go with that. That is so cute.
What do you think? You think we need to put another flower on the front?
I like it. But you're the professional, Maggie.
Maybe a little small one. Oh, this one was pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, too big.
No?
Okay, I think we'll leave it as is. So there you have it. There's the box.
Well done.
Got a few little imperfections in it, but anyway, you get the idea. If you make one yourself, you have you'll have more time and you can be more precise than I was.
You did amazing.
And you can make this in any kind of paper that you want and use it as a gift box. You could use it as a card box, of course, Christmas cards, everyday cards, all kinds of things. So I think that's it. Take it away, Eileen.
I think she did amazing.
Height. It is.
Go, Maggie. Wait.
Let's see.
I don't know. Is she going to come up here? We can do.
It's about 7 1/4 inches tall.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And it holds a 5x7 card.
Great.
And which is, what is that, an A7?
Yeah. So.
And it's 5 1/4 inches wide.
Yeah, it's perfect. Because you don't always control.
5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Perfectly holds a 5x7 card. That's
That'd
what
be nice
the cards
to,
were that I showed you earlier.
Make a set too. And
that's it.
Poor Maggie. All right. Well, thank you, Maggie. I don't know. I think she can see me.
Thank you.
We'll talk later. Thank you so much for doing this, Maggie, and thanks everybody for coming. And
you know, for your if you have elderly parents, aunts, uncles, friends, whatever, they still like cards that they can send in the mail. So if you're struggling for a gift for someone like this with some cards in it would be fabulous.
Yeah.
In fact, I made one from, not this one because this was before this die came out, but I made one for my mom one time and filled it with cards, and she was thrilled.
I bet. Oh,
so, just an idea.
Yes, a great idea. Well, thank you again, Maggie. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna head out. Here's my little ruler. So, thanks everybody. Maggie, I'll talk to you later. And we will see you on Thursday. Okay. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. All right. See you soon. Bye.